Test, test, test. Test, test, test. That was on the wrong microphone, like always. Discord, OBS, it doesn't matter. Every time my PC restarts, it wants to default to the shittiest microphone I got. Alright, good. The fuck did Chris is doing here? Oh, he's going now. The only way the little knocks can show up is if I'm in Discord and I think Chris just joined the Discord channel. Does it stay up? Yes. The song is louder. Is it still okay? Okay. I was about to say that was the quietest field theme. Firebeard, they want you to know you're in their field. A little lore drop there for you. Wait, this is the Nals, yeah. Yeah, I still have the old one. I've exported it again, but play the second on the song again. What? What the fuck? No, I don't want to play Call of Duty. Muhammad Shrine is on right now, so it's probably the... I turned it down, but it's probably the worst one to see that, if it's better or not. Okay. Sorry, I'm like still kind of setting up. I guess I'll just show what I did since last time. So all weekend I've been working on this. Well, me and the other guy in chat. He's been working on the visuals, but I'm basically getting the Z target movement down. So I can walk backwards, forwards, left, and right. And when I let go of the trigger, it goes back into the normal movement. I have it so it's pretty instant too, which I think I'm probably going to keep like that. Oh yeah, and also, wow, it's stage shy. I just like broke it. Yes, I did. So, we'll take this out first. So this is his forward A. It's like his equivalent of a jump slash. And also, hop in multiple directions. I think the timing is okay. I'm trying to imagine like Link side hopping across a field or whatever. This is me pressing as fast as I can, and it's not happening as soon as I press it either. I kind of timed it out so as soon as your feet touch the ground, you're allowed to do it again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. And it already kind of has that rule of side hopping is faster than just like running across an area. Same with this, though. Oh shit, that! And I think I showed this, but I'll show it again anyways. Fighting before I touch the ground. Well, apparently there's frame perfect bullshit I can do to just disable input, of course. Well, I guess instead of doing that right now, I will... So Nox's stuff is ready. Trying not to cover up a chat so I can still see, because I need a Google Drive on another thing. Holy hell. Go ahead and open... Actually, there's some stuff I need to do first. Oh, fuck. I need to promote some of this stuff to variables. Call this right side hop. You mean Muhammad me? We don't say bless in this chat. What I'm doing right now, I'm promoting this to a variable, so when I do go to Nox, I just tell it to play the Nox animation and not the Richard one. It's essentially making defaults. This is a left dogfight. Left side. Hop. It actually is a good thing you made the 2 spins in the animation, because it would actually screw up Nox's, well, pretty much everybody else's. Trying to figure out what to call this attack. Forward. Oh fuck! Forward. Locked. Attack. Trying to give these things like generic names so I know what to plug in for everybody. Yes, that also would have been a good one. I'm probably just going to call this one backflip, even though we're not all backflipping. Just, I know what it does. I should have put anim at the end of this to signify its animation. Anim. Anim. Exactly. Anim. Okay. That's set up. Now I just gotta go to Nox and do a lot of importing. Oh no, now I want to switch levels and run across the field. Did all of them all at once. Date modifier. Oh, it said it downloaded all of them at once, but it only did one. Nox skeleton. Port. The size is wrong. Oh, not this one. Back jump. I don't have the settings at default. That's why. There we go. We got different like settings going on, so I have to change up some stuff. If I stop doing things, it's because I'm on another monitor downloading or whatnot. It's not keeping the default now. The right sidewalk is the hardest. So it's easier for Nox to walk left. This is the tedious part. Oh no, he fell asleep in the frozen castle. There might be a more efficient way to import this stuff, but I don't know it. I'm just going to do it the way I know right now. Now it's keeping defaults. Maybe it makes you do it a few times or something before it keeps it. And you pumped out so many, it's like it's going to take a minute just to do this. Which is good, that means I can just show off, like implement the whole system, hopefully, in a single stream. Yeah, it's good for both of us, so that way I can just go ahead and plug in everything for Nox, and it's like good on your end, if especially if you stay in the mood and it's like, you know what, we're just gonna do all of them for this one character, and stop after the character. Yeah, exactly. First we mine, then we craft. There is 2 Z target block hits. Oh, wait, one of them's a blend file. No, 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 no. Alright, by the time I get to the end of this, the left one should be done. I'm just kidding, please don't rush. Never rush for perfection. No, wait, you said the right. Yes, left is done. I see left now. I would show this on the other screen, but I'm almost afraid to show, like, the Google Drive's more confidential, I guess. Like, you know. It's like I probably really don't have much to hide, but just to play it safe. So you just get to enjoy music and an occasional dialogue box of how I want to import something. Did I do backwards? I can't. Did I skip over one? Nox walk. Nox Z walk. Backwards. I think I did skip backwards. If not, it just re-imports it, and nothing changes. Okay. Now I gotta make montages out of all these. Or not all of them, some of them. The one-offs. The Nox jump back is the first one. These are in alphabetical order, aren't they? Maybe we can do them like this. Knocks back, jump. Can I create asset and a montage? Oh no, that's gonna take longer. 2 blocks. What's it called? Knocks back, jump. There it is. Oh, 2 blocks. I get it now. My ass was thinking like in Minecraft terms. Imagine walking into a store IRL and hearing this. Jump slash. I had to remember my alphabet to find these. I think this would be a good POV. You walked into a whatever YouTube video. Side hop left. Side hop left. Okay, you threw me off a little bit. The the file name is knock side hop left, but the actual animation's called strafe left. Oh no, that's not it. Cause there's 2 different left. No, I think you did it right. This one does have FEX in the name, so that part's wrong, but not. Here we go, side hop left. To be fair, I'd rather have it renamed and wrong than not renamed at all, so we don't have that replacing something with the same name problem. Side hop left. Side hop right. Yeah, there's still some textures in the game somewhere. Had to go back and replace because of that, but it's no big deal. There might have been some textures we wanted to replace anyways, so. Okay, I think that's all the hopping stuff. What did I name them? Oh yeah, I can just search Anim. 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 What's the fucking baby? Anim. There's glue. I need to compile this, I do. There we go. Side hop. Side hop right. Oh, that's perfect. No. Side hop left. Forward. No. But put slash in the name. Yes. Nox jump slash. Nox back jump. Look, all that's set up, but then when I plug it in, it takes like 5 seconds. Then we get to see. It's going to look warped because I'm not finished yet. Actually, I'm really not finished yet. There's still something else I need to do. Wait, never mind. What the fuck? Oh, we got Giganox. Wait, that's the actual thing. It's a monster hunter. Oh, dude, that's actually kind of sick. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the spin works because the staff is attached to that bone. So as long as you spin the right bone in the animation, it spins the staff. Functionally, they work. Like, they fire off like they're supposed to. Yeah, I know I can change the look and everything, but this is all I want for now. Wow, I went straight into meditation. I used that for the test idol. Alright, this is the part where it required a surprising amount of like math and stuff, so what I have to do, I have to go and make a blend space for Nox's skeleton. I'll call this Nox target underscore BS for blend space. And then so what this is essentially a graph. So the left side you can assign it to a certain variable, and then the horizontal part you can assign it to another variable. And in this case you assign it to direction and speed. Oh shit. Why does it go so small? What the fuck? Alright. I'm gonna put Nox's and Richard's side by side just for reference. So I made the up and down. The vertical axis is the speed. The horizontal is the direction. And the lowest value the direction can go is -100. So when you hold the control stick down or press S, that value in memory becomes -100. Or roughly -100 if you're using a controller, because there's a lot of in-between values. So it could be like -97.3333. So the minimum's -100. And then the maximum is actually 200. Wait, no, that's not right. Yeah, it is right. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm glad. I only have to do this once, the thinking part. In this grid subdivision, it just tells how many sections you want in this. You'll see in a little bit why you want multiple sections, because you can plug in the animations in these little cross points. Snap to grid. And I'm just going to go over here and copy Richard's values. And for the speed, the lowest it can be is 0, which means you're not moving. And the highest it can be is 800, because when I made the character movement stuff, when you're locked on, the fastest you can go is 800 units per second. Or per frame, or whatever. I can't remember what it is per, but... And how many subdivisions? 24? Jesus. Alright, so... Z-target walk right is done. Sweet, I just got to the part where I'm plugging them in. Go ahead and download that now. I think I have to save all these to make them work. So at 0, 0, I know it's probably tiny on the screen, but where my mouse is moving around right here, this is value 0, 0, which means 0 direction, 0 speed. I tell it what to play. In this case, I wanted to do the if I have it. The Nox Z target block idle, and I just plug it in at 0, 0. So when there's no inputs or anything, he's doing this. And then yeah, when I hold down the Z button, or whatever button it's assigned to, the lock-on button, it triggers this animation mode or whatever. This is called a blend space. It just helps you blend between animations, which is really good for walking animations. It's probably good for other stuff, but the main common one is just walking. What is the name of the walk? Z target walk forwards. So, from the data I gathered earlier, when you're going forward, Z targeting, direction is 0, but the speed is 800. So, direction 0, speed 800. So, when you press forward, start walking forward. What I'm doing right here is I'm just holding down control, and it lets you simulate the inputs. Oh wow, there's AI viewers on Streamboo. That's crazy shit. And then I can't block that account. Oh, I won't worry about it. And for backwards, it's speed 800 in a direction of 180. So direction is this is 180. I'll make it 200 because that's just not. 800 is the value I decided on, because when we are walking around, it's slightly different. But I think Sir Richard is 1,200 for his normal walk animation. But for Z targeting, it slows you down, so your max speed goes to 800. So this basically tells it that when you get up to 800, which is your full speed, play this animation. And this line that it magically creates, it blends the standing still into that walking animation. So if you hold it down, like the control stick, hold it down like halfway, it does a slower version of it. But if you hold it down all the way, it goes fully into that animation. The directions, I honestly don't understand 100%, like where it's getting these values from, but I told it to show me the values as I was putting in the, like moving the control stick around, and that's the numbers I got, so that's the ones I'm using. And left is negative 90 direction. So I'll make it 100 and speed of 800. And then right is positive 90. So I'll make it positive 100. WAS controls actually make it go all the way up to 100, but I think the reason it's not capping out and it's like roughly 90 or whatever is just how control sticks work, since they're analog and not just on and off inputs. So now, if I move this around, he can like transition between them. But now I have to go tell the animation code to actually do this, which is a separate thing. I'll close Richards down. I'll keep this one up for reference. Oh yeah, I'll plug this in. This is how I found out direction and speed. You can see right here, this is where those values are getting outputted. So I told it to print string, which basically prints whatever you plug into this. Whatever you plug into this gets printed out on the screen. So I told it to print direction and speed as I was playing with the controller. So as I'm like moving around on the screen, the numbers are going all over the place. So I just kind of grabbed a number. And I'll actually delete this now since I got Richard all set up. We're going to open the animation blueprint. So we're going to see. What this is, it kind of goes from left to right here and checks to see. I was like, oh, is he jumping? Is he moving? Is he holding a button down or whatever? And then it determines what type of animation to play. Slow walks. His animation for the slow walk is the same regardless of his weapon. That's a good question. I forgot what his slow walk is even. After I plug this in, I'll look. So right here, I just need to, that thing I made earlier with that graph or whatever. Do I make a slow walk for him for equipped and unequipped? Do you make a slow walk for Link? Oh boy, I'm confused. I guess it depends on how I look when I slow walk. It's... Yeah, I'll just look at it here in a little bit and I'll definitely be able to tell you. Then... Because if it looks okay, if I'm holding the staff or not, I say just make one. But if it's like super obvious, I might have to make two. And the boolean I need for this is... I have to make a boolean. So this area basically just grabs stuff from the character. Like right here, this is checking. It's like, oh, is carry? Casting? 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 It just checks if the code for something is firing off. And then you can use some of that to change the animations. But I have to do get guard, get guarding, which is a thing I already set up in the character. So it's going to go to the actual main code of the character, check to see if it's guarding, and then tell the animation code, hey, he's guarding. Which then I can determine what animations to play. And so I have to plug guarding in here. So what this is doing, this is at the bottom is going to look, it's like, oh, is guarding true? If it is, it goes into this true pose, which is that thing I made for the guarding, walking or whatever. And I can't remember if I need to do something else or not. So, yeah, he has his hands down to his side when he walks. They're pretty much the same. It's except his book hand is kind of I'm holding the book up still. So yeah, you might have to make two separate ones. They can pretty much look exactly the same, except the equipped one, he's holding the book up in his right hand, because I guess it would be weird if his right hand's down to his side, moving back and forth with the book just kind of loose in his hand. Plug this in somewhere else too. in this one. Move this stuff around. Wow, it works that easy. Wow, the cape looked really good when you go like left and right. And it should work if it's equipped or not. Is he supposed to be looking to the right like that? Or is he looking to the right? I mean, he's like looking at his book. No, he isn't. So you're not like trying to make him look at his book? Oh, okay. But then that won't matter then, because I'm gonna have to make that a separate thing. Well, yeah, that was way easier than earlier. I did it in actually less than an hour. I thought after getting all the information I needed, it was actually way easier. I'll switch to... And I guess since I have more time, I can, see what I can set up as like a variable to change per character. No way, I actually kind of thought ahead already. A lot of this is already set up. Like I set up backflip distance, so that way I just change a number to control how far they backflip or whatever. Actually, just to make sure it works, I will make Nox's higher. Let's see, class defaults. Oops. Yeah, backflip distance is negative 1600. I'll make it negative. Ooh, not 25,000, 2,500. I'm gonna fire off to the moon. You made Nox levitate with the hop directions? Let me test this out. I know. Let's see. Jump. Shoot forward jump attack. Now I have to decide if Nox get some height with his. I haven't changed his dashing speed since I changed how that works. Yeah, I know, that's what I was trying to fix right now. The fall happens. Change this. Should. This is why I needed at least 2 of us so I know what to add. Okay. So if this is true, do that. Faults. Let's go here. I don't know why I have a reroute right there. I might have to change how jumping works, like, completely to a, change it to a montage and not just, because currently right now, as soon as falling happens, the jump happens, which is not good. It was a very lazy way to do it, but it kind of worked in the moment, so. Okay, see how it's working now. I need to do it with the staff out, so. Some of these things I want to make it. Me and Crowbar talked about it earlier, where you just automatically equip your stuff when you do certain actions. What's the saying? Make it exist first. Yeah, make it exist first and make it look nice later. So I can always make these animations work better together later. But I backwards jumping, so. I think I'll really be able to tell when I get to max for at least the backwards thing to test out how the jumping animation kicks in. Yeah, I'm not sure. It might. Well, it's like some unknown keyframe or something. Yeah, I just need animations for now to sure that this stuff is like plug and play. You'll see how this looks for Max. Let's see. Oh, he's surprisingly not as warped when he plays Richard's animations. He forces himself a little bit shorter. Whoa, he swings his whip. That's kind of crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, Richard. He can do it better. Yep. See that AoE on this thing? He makes it like a great sword. And the backwards jump is just the shrug of a lifetime. I bet Kroll has to be cursed. I don't know. He gets even smaller. What the hell? Okay. His side jump, he just. Do you want to hear the like Sonic like rev up sound effect? Holy shit! Did you see that? He fucking did up like a LeBron James ass pot throw. The dwarf's got hops. Oh god, I gotta clip that. That has to go in the gamer's guide later. He's fucking slam dunks it. We dwarves are natural born jumpers. But they can only do one good jump an hour. I was trying to think. Something else maybe I should try or show off before I get off. And now we're in some jumps. What was crazy about that too, I like turned right as soon as he jumped left. So it looked like he backflipped into the air with a pot, then threw it the other direction. He's got a sleeper dexterity build. You know, me making this started out me working on UI somehow. It's like procrastinating. It's like when you don't want to do something and you all of a sudden start doing chores. I know that UI is going to be one of those things, like once I figure it out, pretty much like all of this, it's like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. It's just some things have that learning curve you got to get past. Like, it was hard to believe there was a point where I had no idea how to do this, the whole blend space thing. So, Richard. I did set that up, though, where... Oops. I didn't set up good because it goes away and then it just breaks. It actually says our names and stuff at the top, so I learned how to pass like variables and stuff to the UI appropriately. You would think if you knew how to do this in one part of Unreal, you'd think it'd be the same all around, but it isn't, unfortunately. I mean, once you learn enough, it kind of is. I was like, oh, this is the animation blueprint equivalent of how you do it in the regular blueprints. Same with materials. Like, you can set up, like, if statements in materials, essentially, which you would think is a normal, like, code thing, but... And I think I showed off the blinking already. I showed that off last time. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, that was me practicing with the idle. Like, oh, don't touch the controller in a while. So play idle thing. Since I didn't have one, I just had it do the meditation because I figured it'd be obvious to see. And I didn't want him to, like, walk in place or something. Yeah, it's supposed to be, it's not, it's on a timer, but it's not like in seconds. It's something like schmeckens or something. I don't know what the fuck, but, damn, where did I set that up at? Did I set it up in here? Can't even remember. This is a mess. I gotta... Should collapse these nodes. Yeah, I forgot where I set that up at. I set it up by itself somewhere. Fall screen, invincibility frames, it's done. This is probably embarrassing to show off for some Unreal veterans. I honestly have no idea where I set it up now. This is bad programming. I mean, you can't find something like that. Yeah, we do. I started a while back, but this is my first commitment, I guess. Did I put it in his blueprint? Maybe? Or did I only do it on Nox? No. think I know where I set it up at. My dumbass. Looking in the wrong spot. State machine. Idle. Here it is. The random sequence player. Duh. I don't know why. I'm more likely to clean my code. Oh no, I've actually seen worse. Like this. See, at least I organize everything in comment boxes and stuff. It's just I have a shitload of comment boxes, but I like write. It's like, oh, this section does the camera reset. This section does the camera auto turn. This does the hanging, and this does the climb up. I see some people. It looks like this, but everything's intertwined, and there's no comment boxes. So I'm at step 2 at least. But anyways, this is the. There's actually a good other thing to show off. There's this thing called a random sequence player, and I might be paraphrasing this or saying it wrong, but it does these animations in order. But so on the first one, it's just the regular idle, and I tell it the chance to play is 1, which is I think 100%. Like, yeah, this always goes off. It doesn't skip over it. And then you can also set the loop count. So it's like, oh, it at least loops 3 times, a maximum of 4. Then after it does that, say it loops 3 times or whatever, it's like, oh, by that time you haven't touched the controller for a little bit. It jumps down to this next one, which right now is the Nox Meditate. The chance to play is 0.1, which means that should be a 10% chance of it firing off. So there's still a chance it can skip over it and you just continue idling. And it has to at least loop twice. That way you can actually see the idle animation a little bit. But like I said, I might be wrong about this because I did kind of just read the documentation on it and just tried to do it. And sometimes it does feel off, or feel like it fires off almost instantly. And I could make this longer too, so I can make it so it loops 8 to 12 times the regular idle, but this one only does it a little bit. I did try to make it quicker just to see if it works, because I didn't want to sit here for 5 minutes to see if I idle or do the random idle. See, I just click compile and he instantly went into the other idle. So that's why I think I'm not 100% on this. Like, the chance to play it being 1 doesn't seem like 100%. Yeah, it seems like the randomness is working, but the timing is weird. Like, sometimes it seems right, but other times it feels like it fires off, like, immediately. But also, there's probably also a better way to do this, to detect if, basically, like, check for inactivity. Because that's something that, like, every game does. Like, even old-ass games, Mario and Zelda have the, like, it's like, oh, you haven't touched the controller in a while, and they start doing stuff, even in the 2D era. It's just... surprisingly, not a lot of, like, video options and stuff, like when you look it up online and stuff. I was hoping I would, like, type that in on YouTube, and there'd be, like, 10 different videos to choose from. There were videos to just play a random animation. I mean, because I can see in some instances you want, like, some NPC or whatever wild animal in your game to just do something random all the time. But this, it's like I want it to be controlled randomness. But yeah, I'm gonna have to research that a little bit more. I'll probably keep it plugged in just so I remember it. So don't think of it as a bug right now. Think of it as a reminder. Is there honestly a need for randomness in a programmed idle? See, not complete randomness. So, but that's why when I read this, it seemed like it always fired off that first one, unless you told it to shuffle. Because I don't have shuffle turned on, but I don't know. Because this would be the easiest option. But yeah, and that way you're talking about just checking for controller or keyboard, whatever, just any activity, then playing after a set amount of time. I can still make that random. I can make it so it's like, oh, if you haven't touched the controller, between 20 seconds and 30 seconds, there's a chance it fires off. But of course, as soon as you touch the controller, everything goes back to normal. Like, I want to make it so it's like, oh, there's a minimum 20-second timer. "20 seconds" is just an example. I might want it to happen faster or slower, but you get the idea. But yeah, that might be a good question for that guy I like to watch on Wednesdays. Definitely not happening this Wednesday, but and it seems like it might be a quick and easy one. Because I know you don't want to give him something too complex, because he is going through everybody's questions within like an hour. I mean, yeah, technically you would probably have to do it while I'm driving, because we're driving somewhere Wednesday. I could just spout out the I guess the coding grammar that required. I'll word it right for you. You know what? I should have played our YouTube video for the intro. Oh well, I'll do it next time. Oh yeah, I guess go to Mythos64 Studios on YouTube. We have a few videos uploaded, some of the old streams, and started making some of those videos to sleep to, quote unquote, like just playing some of the music we made and showing the scenes that we made. So it's like just some ambience of the game. They're not 10-hour versions. They're just like quick 9 minutes or whatever, just show off every corner of the map that we made or whatever. So I said whatever a lot, but you get it. And I guess thank Crowbar Cosplay if someone else watches this later. Thank him for the animations and a lot of other art stuff and brainstorming. And he's in here right now, but thank Trulak for some of these songs that are playing. I made the other half of them, but it's a group effort. We make what we can. Zero coding master genius. Good night. I'll see y'all next time. Oh, wait, let me save this while I'm thinking. I already saved. See? Thinking of 2 steps ahead. I'm always 2 steps ahead. May Muhammad be in your dreams.